That's 877-BUY-DEL.
Don't often find the words business and friendly in the same sentence, let alone the same state. Michigan's business-friendly practices help us become a leader in industries that range from agriculture and cybersecurity to aerospace and advanced manufacturing. In fact, Michigan is ranked among the top 10 states for major new and expanded facilities, which makes Michigan more than business-friendly. It makes Michigan business smart.
Good morning. Local farm radio is very important to Chasm Radio and central Minnesota in general for, well, many generations. This area, this community built on farming, built on agriculture, and it, well, remains the same way today. Many of our rural communities depend upon agriculture and our local farmers. And serving those farmers in our local industry is definitely an honor here at Chasm Radio. At Chasm Radio, we are local and live and local each and every day. If you hear us, there's somebody here at the radio station, except overnight, but otherwise, there's people here. Chasm Radio, we are live and local. You hear us, we have somebody here, except on the overnights. But live and local radio, farm programming is very essential to Chasm Radio on a daily basis. I like to say we're on a 70-30 ratio, 70 farm and 30 music and news and weather, and everything goes back to farm. Yeah, farm-related markets, news stories, interviews. It's the thread that holds us together in this area and makes our station unique in covering agriculture. Not too many stations do it anymore. We have done it for over 65 years and look to continue to do it into the future. Farm radio is essential to our radio station. It's what we do best. It's what makes us unique. It makes us stand out with everybody else in a mix. A lot of competition when it comes to radio stations. And we cover farm, we cover agriculture, and we do it best. It's unique to us. We stand out. It makes us unique to our listeners. And also, well, we provide the information they depend on in our local area. Brownfield fits our radio needs to a T. I'm farm director here at Chasm Radio, but I only can be at so many locations at so many times. And to have the value of Brownfield and their top-notch ag journalists, it's really a great thing, a great Brownfield fits our needs to a T. It's great to have so many great ag journalists at our fingertips. And I'm farm director here at the radio station, but our farm department is one. I can't be everywhere. I can't be at every location or meeting or event. So it's great to team up and supplement each other with the Brownfield staff and the Brownfield coverage. It adds to what we can offer each and every day, where I don't have to be everywhere, where Brownfield provides that. They provide some great insight on markets and details, and just adds to our overall coverage, which goes into what we try to do and do the best in farm broadcasting here in central Minnesota. Working with Brownfield is great. Very easy when it comes to traffic. I also work on the traffic side of things as well. When it comes to affidavits, when it comes to going online, accessing any audio we need, or just in general communications, things are always great. You always get a response on a very timely basis, but everything is very manageable to work with and very accessible. Whether it's audio, whether it's affidavits, whether it's news stories, or maybe you have to connect with one of their broadcasters, those avenues are always open, easy to access, and they're just great for us. Brownfield does a wonderful job. Where do farmers listen? Well, I think you name it, that's where they listen. A few weeks ago, we had one program, and they like to see where you're listening, and they like to have you call in. And we had people call in saying, well, I'm in the car, I'm in the truck. One was in the combine, one was in the tractor. Somebody said they were in the barn. Somebody said they were at work in their office. So, I think you name it, they listen, especially when we have different avenues for people to listen at, whether it's a HD channel or an FM channel or online. They can catch Chasm Radio wherever they are. We can travel with them. They can also go to the TuneIn app and get us as well. So when you say where and who's listening, yes, farmers are listening, but other folks are listening, community members, family members, and those just interested in our local take at our radio coverage each and every day. Good morning, I'm Joe Gill for Chasm Radio. Good Wednesday morning already. Want to send out an invitation to our Focus on Farming, our second annual Focus on Farming event. It's 13 days from today, Tuesday, December 18th. Going to be held at Shady's Hometown Tavern, Main Street, Albany. We're looking to feature Congressman Colin Peterson on our panel once again this year. Already confirmed for the panel, Gary Werdish, a Minnesota Farmers Union president, Kevin Papp, a Minnesota Farm Bureau president, Steve Schlungen with the AMPI, chairman of the board with the AMPI. Also confirmed as well, Jamie Beyer, vice president with the Minnesota Soybean Growers Association. And we're looking for other legislative leaders and other organizational leaders either on our panel or will be attending. So we do invite you. We'll have doors open at 8:30, some coffee and some cookies. And then also we'll have our broadcast at 9:15 until 11. And then after 11, we'll have a free lunch. So make sure you let us know if you plan on coming. That's the main thing. We want a head count so we can be ready, and make sure you get a good hot meal after our radio broadcast. Once again, Tuesday, December 18th at Shady's Hometown Tavern, Main Street, Albany. Hope to see you there. Just leave us a little note along with this post if you plan on attending, with 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 folks, just so we know, so we can plan, and we look forward to seeing you. And also stay tuned for the next coming days. We'll let you know about all of our great sponsors, which will make this outstanding event possible once again. For Focus on Farming and Chasm Radio, I'm Joe Gill.